Hello world, hello people who subscribe to my YouTube channel, hello people who just stumbled across my YouTube channel, and hello people who just, hello, how are you all doing? Today is Friday the 5th of August, yes, August already, and today I've got a birthday party. It's Dave's 70th, apparently, 70th birthday party in Luton in Bedfordshire. Now, Luton is either off junction 10, which is the airport turning, or junction 11, which is the Dunstable turning. So it's either one of those two. I'm actually not going down any of those roads. I'm going down the A6. I know Luton very well. Never been to this venue before. It's called the Pavilion. Never been there before, but I know where it is. Now, this booking was given to me by another DJ who I've taken bookings before over a period of number of years. Not a lot, just the odd one or two here or there. So I think his second one this year. He does his own events, so he was obviously booked, and he gave me all the details. I spoke to Dave last week just to say hello, my name is Pat, and we had a quick chat. And one of the things Dave said he likes, he's into rockabilly. Now, what the hell's that? I said to myself. So I said, okay. And I said, well, obviously I'm not a rockabilly DJ. I'm not familiar with it really. Let me do some research. He said, that's fine. Then he sent me an email with some of the tracks he was looking for the evening. And they were a band called Crazy Cavern. Never heard of them. But obviously if you're in that sort of ilk, hot rockabilly ilk, then you probably know them. I did a bit of research and I found that a lot of the stuff is quite like the 50s rock and roll. Jerry Lewis, Bill Haley and one or two others. And some were completely different. I didn't know who they were. So I did a bit of research. I found that Tidal had a few of this guy's favourite band type of thing, and a few rockabilly artists. And I found on my, obviously my 50s collection, I found what I deemed to be rockabilly tracks, because I sort of went on YouTube and had a quick listen to what was all about, because it was unknown to me. If I had taken the booking myself, I would have said, I'm sorry, I can't help you or something, but I didn't know that until I committed myself. So, yeah, so I had some already on my computer, on my hard drive. Tidal, which I would subscribe to, have some, and if in dire straits, I checked Spotify and that had a few. So hopefully I've touched all the bases to help this guy out on his birthday. As he said, it's obviously not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So hopefully just a few tracks here or there. But all the ones that he listed, I've sort of found on Tidal or got myself. So that should be okay. Obviously with Tidal, obviously hopefully that the venue's got a Wi-Fi, or my hotspot, my phone, which I normally do, the signal's okay there. I would have thought being a venue, it probably may have Wi-Fi. But anyway, Tidal had it. I think I had one track on my hard drive of the band that he was looking for. The rest I had to look at Tidal, and I said, at a pinch, I know Spotify has some as well. I know there's all copyright issues with Spotify, but hey, it's his party, and he dances if he wants to. He can have rockabilly if he wants to. It's his party. So we'll see how that goes. So the weather report in Northampton, which I normally would give you, it's a sunny day, it's 23 degrees, it's cloudy, there's a breeze. Obviously, probably like most of the country, we've not had any rain for a bit. The only concern I have is that's just the grass, really. Don't care if it don't rain, but it's just the grass. So it's warm. It starts at 7:30. When I spoke to the guy, I said, does it finish at 11:30? He said yes. But when I looked at the notes that the other DJ gave me, it was supposed to be midnight. So I'll see what happens to that. It's apparently his 70th. He did say to me over the phone that he worked or did work or has worked for BBC Radio and BBC TV. So the name didn't ring any bells. So we have to see when I get there, innit? So that's it for today. It's 7:30 onwards. I plan to get there around 5ish. The reason for that, I've got to leave it early, is that it's a Friday, first of all, and I've got to go not quite in the town centre, but the outskirts of the town centre. And driving on a Friday could be a nightmare anyway. I'll go through around Bedford, which is a town in itself, and then I've got to go on the outskirts of Luton. It's actually in the outskirts. It's not actually in the middle of Luton. It's just on the sort of outskirts of Luton. So Friday night traffic, so I've got to be careful with that. Apart from that, that's all I've got to say. I hope you're all okay. I hope you in the UK is enjoying the nice weather that we're getting. And the rest of the world, hello. And I'll catch you on the other side. Let's go disco.
So the equipment we look at today is obviously the FBT X-Lite 12As, the gorilla stand, the LED Tipx Battens with the American DJ Stinger 2s, the combi Equinox stand, XMG DJ 15 remote controller, and Sandisk hard drive. That's each side. I've got a sort of a hole in the middle, so this is, I'm not tied up yet, but do the best with the cables, please, cable please. James Brown. He's only on 1 foot, you know. Anyway, so we got to around here. I've got to put my bag away. Now, I'm plugged in this bit here. This is the foyer, I would say. I've plugged there. I've got my extension running all the way around here, around there. All my empties are over here. Spare laptop. Extension reel going underneath here to feed the various bits. So the XMG DJ 15. And you can see underneath there the Sandisk Extreme Pro 4GB, a good laptop stand, and obviously my Numark controller. Shure SM 58 cable. I tried the wireless one, but a bit more feedback, so I left it on this one. Switch box, spare mixer, empty box. Juice, folks, my juice. So I've done the best I can with the cables. So we've got mains and we've got DMX as per. Now there is a socket. Look, just there. But that's attached to a limiter, and the limiter is on the bar up there. Can you see it up there? Flashing green. Well, the staff here told me about the limiter and said plug it over there. So they said the limiter's got very sensitive. They think someone's messed around with it and it's got very sensitive. So I'm here, and hence the cables. That's very good of them, isn't it? Tell me about that. So yeah, it's got my car keys. Got to go and change. So all the empties is over here. Essential bag, empty bags, boxes. I bought the cordless from mine, but it came a lot of feedback when I went out, so I just got recorded now. Obviously virtual DJs playing, got some background music going on. So Stinger 2s, FTB 12X, X-Lite 12As, the Battens. So yeah, so that's what it is, and this is what it looks like. This is the function room. Never been here before. So we've got a function room. It's a bowls club actually. It's the bowling green, look, or the bowling yellow. No, bowling green, bowling yellow, but it's bowling, Luton Town Bowling Club. It's all dried out, and I think we've got pictures of the bloke, party boy, birthday boy himself. There. And over here, and over here. Apparently he's into motorbikes, I was told. It's all those pictures. This is a room. More pictures. I think it's a duplicate of pictures actually. I think they're the duplicate pictures. Yeah, motorbikes. He's into motorbikes. I was told that. There he is. There and there. There. So this is it. I've got to put the bag away. Got to get changed. Background music. That's the bar. That's function. Horse can say it's alright, it's okay. Yeah, especially when I tell you to bypass the limiter, that's even better, isn't it? I'm not sure, not been here before, as I said. But I've got to change and I'll come back. Oh, well, I might as well just follow through. So this is where people got to come in tonight, I believe. So that's the extension, to be careful with that. So this is another entrance, bathrooms, toilets. Car park is through here, so it wasn't too difficult. They've got other function rooms here, one there and one there, and I'm parked out there, so it's pretty easy to come in. I haven't got a lot of equipment anyway. Here's a Masonic Lodge here, Masonic rooms there. So yeah, so it's okay, it's okay, yeah, it's fine. Got to go in the toilets in a minute, see what they're like. But I'm going to leave you for now and get changed. This is part of my essential kit to carry. After you've unloaded, regardless of what the weather's like, and before you change, I always give myself a little rub down or a poor man's shower with baby wipes. So I'm into some clean shirts and stuff. That's been carrying for years. Not the same pack, mind you, but I've been carrying baby wipes for years. So this is the outside. That's where I parked on the only car here because I came early. That's the entrance. And then it goes all the way around here. I came early because it's a Friday, you get Friday traffic. There was some congestion because one of the roads was closed, there's more traffic, but still got here early. Someone's got a roller, look. I don't know who the roller belongs to, but there's a roller there. It's a Bentley, is it a roller? It's a Bentley, sorry, I thought it was a roller, it's a Bentley. I had a dog called Bentley. Another car here, this is the other side. So this is the entrance to the venue. It's a Luton Town Bowls Club with a function room, and the masonry people meet here. And this is the bowling green. Well, the bowling non-green, like most of the UK, I guess. Luton Town Bowling Club. All these houses around here, and there's houses all along here. And actually, this is a private road or something that you pass houses to get in here. Hence, they've obviously got the limiter because obviously noise. But yeah, so the road is just it's a dead end road, so it's to go straight back out to the main road. There's houses there. So I'm in there where the patio doors are, where the last table and parasol was. That's where it is. So walking back. Yeah, Luton, downtown Luton. I know Luton very well. I worked here for a number of years. It's a nice warm evening. Whether or not it's sitting outside weather, I don't know right now. Certainly the sun's settling down on my left. It's a nice breeze. Yeah, so sorry, I thought it was a roller. I upgraded the guy's Bentley to a roller. I thought it was a roller, it's a Bentley. So there's a broad, here's a Bentley. I'll show you how old it is, because it's personalised plates. Looks like it's been sitting here for a bit, actually. Leather interior, wood. Automatic. Personally, I'm not a car person, I'm not into cars. I just want something reliable to get them to A to B. But I do know Bentleys are expensive to maintain. And here we are. See, there's all houses up there. Something having to smoke outside. There's all houses up there. All the renderings coming off. So the function room's in here. Oops. Back through here. I think I should change the background music. I've got it on some kind of soul funky 70s stuff, which may not be everybody's cup of tea. Well, yeah, so here's the juice. I'll have a cup in a minute. What's the time? I'm pretending I can see without my glasses, right? It's 21C. It's 21C, and it's 7:05. The birthday boy said, "Oh, I'll be here at 6 o'clock." Yeah, right, okay. It's supposed to start at 7:30. I'm not sure if it's 11:30 finish or midnight finish, to be honest with you. We we shall see what it is. But that's all the background. Went to the toilet. The toilet's very nice, nice and big, clean. Because we change in toilets, don't we? And we get some really ropey ones. It's quite a nice one. Smells of bleach. Nothing like the smell of bleach. It's just been cleaned. The barmaid actually cleaned. I saw her go in there with a bucket and a mop. So that's all that is, really. Rockabilly. That's what he likes. Rockabilly. So the birthday boy's turned up with his wife and I believe his son. It's 7:27 and the food people have arrived. I'm playing a bit wet because he sort of, when I spoke to him, he said his wife likes a bit of wet. I'm sure he's talking about the songs. Right. So they're not tend to be a fast wet song, so got this on the background music to please with the wife. Yeah, so it's placed like 7:30. There's no one here yet apart from the birthday boy, whose name is Dave, and there's Dave's name, and he's a list of his crazy cavern rockabilly tracks. So the caterers are here. They're all using that door. So yeah, so the lights are on. There's a twinkly screen there. See that?
So that was Dave's birthday celebration over and done with. Not much I can say really about it. It wasn't my own booking, so obviously I didn't get permission to do any filming or anything. The good thing was obviously it had a sound limiter, which I was not aware of really until I got there. But the good thing was that the guy, the bar steward, said plug it somewhere else. He's saying that since they come back from COVID, he thinks someone's adjusted the limiter, because he says it's much more sensitive now than it ever was, and he said I don't want to spoil anybody's party, so you can plug it around the corner, which you saw. I wish you'd all like that, right? In fact, I try to avoid, if I know it's a limiter, I don't bother. It's too stressful. So that was that. Now as I said in the introduction, he does rockabilly. He likes rockabilly rather, sorry, and he gave me a list that consisted of some rockabilly. And I was a bit disappointed really, because at the end, when at the end we're all saying our goodbyes and thank yous and stuff like that, I said to him, why didn't he dance? Because I played some of his rockabilly tracks. He never danced. I said, well, why didn't you dance? I was looking forward to him doing some jiving. That's what they do for rockabilly. They do some jive. I said, I was expecting you to do some jiving, or even your wife. He said, no, we don't do that. And I said, and I was half expecting he'd be all dressed up as a rockabilly, but no, he came in typical summer t-shirt and shorts. So I said, oh, I was a bit disappointed with that. But I was a bit disappointed that when I played his requests and a particular band, Crazy Cavern, they were called, that he didn't do a boogie, and I was expecting it, to be honest with you. So I was a bit disappointed with that, really. But it's over and done with. It was his 70th, so obviously most of his friends are around the same age group. There was a couple of kids there, youngsters there, but mainly a similar age group. And yeah, and I can't add any more than that. So it wasn't my booking, so I couldn't do any video and stuff. Just general equipment, my standard kit now, and the venue itself. So until the next time, I'm going to press this red button. Ciao.